Are you going to help? No, you're not going to help. You're going to try and steal the pop filter. No? Look. It's you, look. Look. You're not bothered, are you? Well, my assistant does not want to take over for me, so I'll move her along. And then we can get on with the video proper. You're going to say goodbye? You really going to say bye? No, doesn't care. Back in a minute. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kerrioth, but you already knew that if you're watching this, which is November's update video. I mean, after all, why would you watch this if you didn't know who I was? It'd be a very strange video to watch for the first one you decide to look at on my channel. But if it is, welcome. Anyway, it's a very late update video. I mean, I've managed to be doing these sort of around the 20th, maybe a little bit after, but I totally forgot that I was doing this now. So we're right up against the edge of the month, but that's fine. That's fine. It's all right. It's still November, provided I do actually put this out today. If I don't, then it won't be November. Actually, this month has gone really well, and there's a couple of things that I want to say before we sort of get into what's been going on, what is going to go on, what's happening, all that stuff. Firstly, I want to say thank you so much for continuing to watch the videos. I mean, I took that week-long break in October, and I don't like taking breaks. I don't like taking time off because all I do for you is make videos and occasionally stream when I can manage it at the moment. And so not doing that for a week is like, I wouldn't blame you if you decided not to stick around, because after all, I do a very specific thing, and if I'm not doing that thing, then there's no reason to stay. I do appreciate so much that you do stay and you do stick through sort of points where I'm not able to make content, because I don't know whether you've noticed, but I really enjoy doing this. I really, really do like it. It's good for me. It's fun. I'm guessing you find it fun as well. Otherwise, you wouldn't watch it. And yeah, I just every now and again I kind of sit there and I go, people are actually watching me do this. That's weird. It's awesome, but it's weird. And I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to it, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, I thank you for just sticking by me whilst things are a bit weird, a bit off. I guess the thing to go from there is the sort of health situation. I'm not better. I also have a bit of a sore throat, so I apologise if I have to cut bits out, because every now and again I get just a catch. It's not good. See, terrible. The health thing, right? So you know what the deal is at the moment by now. Medication doesn't work. I'm not able to switch over my medication just yet because my doctor does not feel that I'm actually in basically a good enough place to do it. I need to have more cognitive behavioural therapy, which is fun. It's not fun. And we both kind of feel like I need to be in a more stable sort of situation, if possible, before I go about switching my medication, because it will have adverse side effects, and I could do with being in a better place to actually counteract those side effects, or at least be able to deal with them better than I could do at the moment. As you can tell, it's not like I'm not ruined at the moment. I'm still functional, and I'm still able to work, and I'm still able to do what I need to do, but it's not easy. It takes a vast amount of energy for me to do anything at the moment. And I mean, I recorded 4 videos yesterday, including this one, except I've had to re-record it today because I only read half the Patreon supporters' names out, because I got halfway down the list, and instead of scrolling down, I was like, oh, it's the end of the page. That must be all the people. That's just how my brain goes at the moment. It's just like partway through stuff, I just go, what am I supposed to do here? It happens a lot. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself, but it just wrecked me. Like, I didn't sleep last night. I can't turn my brain off at the moment. Once I'm sort of at a point where I'm thinking about something, I will think about that thing until something else requires immediate attention, and then I think about that endlessly instead. And it's leading to lots of very sleepless nights and just being totally drained in the morning. But I still want to do stuff. And if I actually give into it enough, I just lie in bed and don't do anything, then that's where you end up with a really severe issue. You end up with a proper, horrible, unable to function, depressive episode, which I really don't want, funnily enough. I mean, I've got the channel I want to work on. There's various things that we're trying to do to the house, like replace the flooring, like we were doing last week. And of course, I've got like a 10, 11-month-old baby who needs taking care of and looking after. So I can't afford to to sort of fall into not getting out of bed. It's difficult not to, but you've just got to do it. So yeah, that's where we are sort of with that side of things. It is getting. It's just going to take time. It's just going to take a while. And I suppose technically the fact that I'm still going and I'm not having too much of an issue. Well, I say I'm not having too much of an issue. I am capable of doing what I need to do. Is a positive thing in and of itself. So it does show that there is a bit more of a base to work on there. And hopefully it means I'll be able to start switching over medication sooner rather than later, which will mean that I'm better sooner rather than later. But yeah, that's where I am with that. The next thing I want to do is say thank you to all you guys who support me on Patreon, because as you know, every time, let me put my glasses on, otherwise I can't see a damn thing. Without you guys, I would not be able to do this. You already know that. I've made it clear many, many times that if you didn't support me the way you do, I wouldn't be able to run the channel as much as I do. You'd have like one video a week instead of one video a day. And yeah, it means the world to me that you support me the way you do. And I've said it before, and I will continue saying it, even if you get sick of me saying it. And I know it sounds disingenuous when you say it too much, but the thing is, I don't think I can say it too much just because of how much of an impact it has on me and on my life and on my family, because you're allowing me to work from home, doing the thing I want to do, which makes me happy, which also, for the amount of time that I'm able to spend on the channel, works out a little bit below average, below minimum wage at the moment, but it'll grow. It's fine. I'm not bothered about that. It's the fact that I can actually do this from home. I can still spend time with my daughter. I can still do things around the house, and I get to work at the same time. It means a huge amount to me, and I keep saying it, and I probably will keep saying it, and I don't want it to start sounding disingenuous, because it isn't, because I just can't overstate it enough. So with that said, I want to say thank you to Angus McFarlane, Bert Gravy, Wonky Split Demon, Eric Fleischer, Andrew Cooper, David Fazekas, Kenneth Dan List, Andreas Feeder, Andrew Hearn, John Dexter Fisher, Kazralk, probably, yeah, I'm sure I stumble over that usually, Mark Quant, Cole Vaccine, Ben Picking, Edward Little, Ultima Flummox, Kepler's Conjecture, Kale Matthews, Dominic Feely, Exardo, James Aldrit, Rasus, Anandir, Engelbert Tristram, Plex, Tom Marsland, Taro McGrath, Hein Christensen, Tixon, Crazy 8, Ryan Prentice, Fox Wildfire, Andy Pearson, Tom Collier, Spoonman74, Slackson, Mark Petts, Appeased Appleseed Rectory, not appeased, Appleseed Rectory. I don't know why that's a really cute name. Michael Berggren, Vitrix SP, James Hadfield, which I always think says James Hetfield, Torbjorn Steinsale, David Tumer, Andricus, Komatsu, Owen Larkin, Pavel Autark Morn, James Dior42, Grushp, Shine Tun. That's not how you pronounce that at all, I apologise. Craig Mortel, Furry Badgers, Christopher Svan, Michael Stone, Isaac Groves, Alexander Sveda again. You turn up twice for some reason. I don't know why. In two different lists. There you go. Joshua Swan, Sebastian Cole, AD, Mintake Robert Maxwell, Michael, Damon Barley, Twat Rancher, for God's sake, Alan Shadle Smith, Henry Rodriguez, Best of the Three, Philip Hannisdall, Brad Haslett, William Davis, Christian Breitenberger, Nicholas Larson, Lord Padrino the Lazy, Carzal, James Brady, Veronica Ward, Nicole, Christopher Coburn, Yaz, Randy Butternubs, Imoki-chan, Cameron Bruce, Paul Morgan, Neil Pitcher, and Thomas J. Guys, thank you so much for doing what you do for me and allowing me to do what I would like to do for you, pretty much. It's like an exchange of services, except no, it isn't really, is it? I don't know what I was going for there, but I'm going to shut up before I get it wrong. Anyway, thank you again. I'm going to stop saying thank you now because you're probably sick of me saying it, but thank you. How do we actually do this month on the channel? I've just taken my glasses off and I need to read the stuff on the screen. Hang on. I'm just going to zoom into the page because I am an old man. Oh my God. I need to start wearing my contact lenses again when I do these. I can't see a damn thing. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know why I said it like that. We've actually done all right this month. Had some really decent videos come out. I'm happy with pretty much everything I've put out this month. The only thing I don't like, the only thing I'm not too pleased with, is the first EVE Online video I did. That was literally just, I was like, oh, it's gone free to play, I'll just have a look. And I didn't put any thought into it. It was just like, oh, I'm going to have a look, I might as well record it. And then the tutorial was a bit balked, and it started me in a weird place, and I wasn't sure what was happening, and it didn't give me the proper tutorial because it was an existing character. And that, unfortunately, has got nearly 2,000 views, whereas the one actually showing what happens... Oh, my wife is home. That's only got 777 at the moment, which is a bit disappointing, but, you know, I did say in the comments of that video that it wasn't really designed to be a thing. It was just, I fancied playing the game, so I did. Overall, though, I'm really happy with how November's gone. Tyranny, we need to talk about Tyranny. At the moment, I'm thinking that I probably won't continue with it. I'm just going to push the door too, because the dog's going mental. Yeah, I'm probably not going to continue with it because the first episode did well, the second episode did okay, and the third episode has got naff all. I don't think it's that great of a Let's Play series, though, is the problem. There's far too much reading and not enough talking for me. From me is the problem. I don't think I'm doing it justice, really. I think it's a game that needs to be played rather than watching someone play it. So, I don't know. I'm probably not going to continue with it just because it's not performing very well, and I don't feel like it's as good as I want it to be. You know, the Warhammer 40k Retribution mod videos are doing really well. I've actually got another one of those lined up. I just really enjoy playing that game, and I enjoy that mod because it's so daft and over the top and overblown. But I didn't want to flood the channel with it. So that will come out this week, but we've had a bit of a break between them. Yeah, overall, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the performance of the channel this month, and I think the videos have been good quality. I think they've been well received, and I've really enjoyed making them. I've really enjoyed working on the channel this month. Oh, one thing. The conclusion video where I said you must watch this, I'm not going to do that for every video. Although it did work. I put you must watch this for a game that no one knew existed and in the title, and it got like 500 views in the first day. I'm not going to do that every time because that's cheap and nasty, but I enjoyed making that video so much, and it was so daft and so funny that I just wanted you to see it. Don't worry, that's not going to become a habit. I'm enjoying doing Bargain Bin as well. I've got another one of those coming out this week. And it's a proper old classic game as well, which I'm loving. It's so good. Yeah, overall, I'm really happy with the channel. I think it's doing really well. Continuing to grow at a decent rate. And the views are just sort of, on the whole, with the odd, you know, if you ignore the occasional outlier, the views are just going up and up and up, which is fantastic. And it's very gratifying to know that you're watching this stuff and you're enjoying it. Streaming. Need to talk about streaming. I had a plan, which was to stream Warhammer 40k painting, which I still want to do. I am going to do that. But I need to work out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. I was going to do Thousand Suns, but now I know the unit prices. 300 points for a 5-man Terminator squad? No. Nearly 300 points for a Rubik squad? Once you put in upgrades, it's over 300 points with no transport, even? It's too expensive. Like, the points cost to field those units is way, way too much. They're just not good enough to warrant it. And I mostly play a very good friend of mine, Mike. On Wednesday, we get together and we either paint or we play Warhammer. I can't play Thousand Suns against his Necrons. They get annihilated. Like a 20-man squad of warriors it doesn't care about an invulnerable save. They're not bothered. And they're the same range as a Thousand Suns anyway. Thousand Suns are way too overcosted for what they do. So even though I love the models, I might maybe we might stream painting like the Terminators or something just because it would be nice to have the models. But I'm not going to start a Thousand Suns army because you'd be using troops choices from normal Chaos Space Marines and using the stupid Zangor Tzeentch demons instead of actually the units that you want to play because they're so expensive. So yeah, I want to do Warhammer 40k painting on stream. In fact, when I do that, you seem to tune in more than when I play games. So, and I really want to do it because it relaxes me and it's fun to do. It's less intensive than gaming for 3 hours and trying to talk. Painting for 3 hours and talking is, I find, a lot easier, and it doesn't have as much of a sort of a tax on me. It doesn't make me feel as drained or exhausted afterwards. So what I'm thinking is we'll decide on. I'll go to Twitter. I'll probably stream at some point this week, just maybe a game of some kind. I might stream today actually. Yeah, I might stream today. We'll just play a game. We'll decide what army to go for, or whether to just paint some existing models that I've got. And then when we decide what to go for, I'm thinking of maybe trying to run donation goals for the squads, and then we'll buy a box, then we'll paint the box together, and then once that box is done, we'll get another box. So I won't be sort of saying every week, give me more stuff. Instead, it'll be like, okay, we've got these, paint them to completion, and then move on to the next thing, if that makes sense. That's what I'd like to do with the stream, and I do want to bring the stream back. I've just not had the energy to do it the last few weeks, which I think hopefully is understandable with what's going on. But yeah, it's something I want to start doing again, and I would really like to start doing 40k painting properly, because I really do enjoy it, and you guys seem to enjoy watching it, so it's a good mix. Rocksmith or Drunksmith, I want to bring that back occasionally, maybe a couple of times a month. I've said that before, but the thing is you have to get drunk to do it, which is the whole point, but I don't want to get wasted every weekend so that I can play guitar, you know? I like it to be a nice sort of special thing where it's not like, oh, it's another one of these. Instead, it's, oh, God, it's one of these. Awesome. I don't want to overdo it, you know? In terms of content for next month, we've got loads of games that we need to play. I've got loads of press keys for stuff. Deathwing is going to be coming out. There'll be more like Retribution mod stuff because I'm really enjoying doing that. I'm looking for some decent Sins of Solar Empire mods. I kind of want to do something with Civ 6, but I haven't had time to play it properly yet. And yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing at the moment because I'm enjoying it and it's working and it's fun and you guys are watching it. So I think just continue as we are. I think that's pretty much it. I think we'll leave it there. Once again, thank you so much for watching the videos that I put out this month. Thank you so much if you support me on Patreon. If you do want to support me on Patreon, then obviously there's links down below. There's always links down below. And I'd very much appreciate your support. If you don't want to, if you can't afford to, if you feel morally that it is not something that you are capable of doing, that's fine. You can watch my videos anyway. You always could. You always will be able to. It's just if you want to. That's all it is. And I mean, the rewards you get are great, admittedly. I need to work out something for that. We need to sit down and properly work out rewards for Patreons because we have nothing at the moment just because I didn't know what to do. So I'll probably start throwing you guys questions via Patreon, asking what do you think of this? You know, would you like this? Would you like that? Stuff like that. I mean, mostly what you get is a feeling of smugness and self-satisfaction, which, let's face it, money can't buy that usually. So anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And here's to a successful December as well. Toodaloo.